Hi there, my name is Koi from Ray of Gratitude. For those that do not know me, Ray of Gratitude is a creative healing, holistic wellness company that services creative healing for the mind, heart, and spirit. We also sell self-care products as well for anyone that is on a personal development or self-love journey. Um, I have not been speaking a lot. This lighting is so weird. Let me see if I can I don't know. Anyway, I haven't been speaking a lot about creativity. I kind of feel like I've been tapping more into the spiritual realm of creativity. But that's only because, honestly, we're all spirit beings having a human experience. That's what I believe. And by me being a creative person and by me really just breathing, and sleeping creativity, um, me understanding more about energy has really helped me tune into really understanding, imagination, how we create, and get things. There's something called chakras. The most famous one that I know a lot of people know is that third eye, which taps into your creativity, inspiration, imagination, foresight, you know. Um, and speaking about creativity, I wanted to come on here and talk about right now is a perfect time to really start working on creative projects. Why? Because, well, just the energy, if you're into astrology, the energy right now is pretty potent for us to start new things, on a general basis of our creative consciousness as a whole. Whether you believe it or not, we are all connected. It's time to change a new leaf. And when we change new leaves, what are we doing? Creating new things, coming up with new ideas, implementing those new ideas. Another thing that usually happens that we all celebrate New Year's. A lot of people have these ideas, resolutions, right? I like to call them intentions. You set that intention, and then you're supposed to start applying it, right? Just like creativity. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're like, well, every time not everybody, but I'm sure you guys heard this, right? Every time I start to do something creatively, I just don't finish it. Well, are you putting that work in? How are you feeling about the project in the first place, right? That's why you set intentions. There's a process to things. Um, Even down to my card readings, that is a form of creativity. I am tapping into my intuition, and there's a process of how I do that. Life is a freaking process, right? Um, it's very, very, very important. It's not just spiritual, but it's very important for us to set intentions, for us to be aware of what we're doing. Have you ever just started doing things unconsciously? Sometimes you might create something, one of the greatest creations of your life. But a lot of times, that's the one time thing. um you got to figure out the process. You can't just walk around and just be like, la di da. It can feel good in that moment, but usually 9 times out of 10, things just don't work that way. You have the power to create an idea, and you have that power to put that energy in, put that work in, and complete that goal. The more energy you put something in, the more it, the more it makes your own reality. That's kind of like affirmations too. When we create things, right? We create this energy, we proclaim that. The more that you keep telling yourself, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I don't like this, I'm stupid, it starts actually becoming true. So I'm saying all that to say, start a new project. Figure out and become aware of your energy first. That's the first thing I like to do. Secondly, figure out the process. How will you create this? Of course, the how can change. Be open enough and flexible enough to allow that change. And then once you start feeling you start feeling like, all right, this feels right. You start working on the progress, the process, and say like, okay, this works, this doesn't work. And then you start going. That's just like if anybody can remember the first time you rode a bike. You didn't just hop on and just start flying down the street. It usually took a few tries, and you already knew, one, your intention was to learn how to ride this daggone bike. Two, you understood how to ride it by, looking straight ahead and using those pedals, right? And it felt weird at first, but you got the hang of it. You started understanding, this doesn't feel right, this feels wobbly, and you fell. Or, this feels better, let me continue doing it. And whatever you started doing and continue to do it, it started making sense, right? And then you kept doing it, and then you had it. Some things take longer, of course, but that's just the thing. With creativity, it's so similar to life. You create the art. We have a lot of people that like to say yay or nay to how art looks or how it feels, but it's only because they don't resonate with it. And when you take that away from comparing and downgrading someone else's stuff and judging someone else's own creation that comes from them, then you really start understanding the true power of creation and the true beauty of art. Because we all can create art. It's just, how do you see the beauty within that? So I just wanted to put that out there. Just wanted to tell y'all that, like I said, I have services for creative healing. Healing doesn't necessarily have to be, looking at the pain. Sometimes healing is creating other ways to raise your vibration. It depends how you want to look at it. That's why I have self-care products for people that want to do their own work. I have one-on-one coaching where we can talk about the creativity, look deeper into the root of what is blocking your creativity, and however deep you want to go, we go. But the main thing is being aware, right? Also, I have energy readings too that helps tap into, your own spirit, tap into your own energy, and tap into certain things we can't really see or we may be unconsciously feeling or thinking. And we bring that to the table, we look at it, and then we figure out practical ways on how to work it and release it. Those are some of my services that I have. One more service I want to tell you before I go. Relaxing. A lot of times we can't become aware of things when we're in a tizzy, if we're in, anxious, or if we're really in a sunken, sad, depressed place. A lot of times you can't really see the present moment and work on building or creating something new. So we must relax. And that is something else that I do is personalized meditations to really tune into your chakras, to understand certain blocks and really help you relax, let go, and really become more aware. So if you're interested in things like this, please check out the links below or above, depending where you're looking at this. On Instagram, there's a link above. On YouTube, there's links below. If you're on Facebook, there is more than likely another link on top of another link. So if you're interested in things like that, please let me know. This is what I'm doing. All the links will lead to my website, which shows my products as well as my services. And as always, you can always DM or connect, email me if you have any other further questions. But until next time, look out for more videos, because I love to do videos. I love to do live videos too with energy readings. You can get that vibe and understand that, But if you're not into those things, cool. I have a little bit of things for everybody. For those that are working on their creativity and trying to reach that creative outlet, for those that are working on projects, or for those that are building businesses. Either or, no matter what level you're on, no matter what part of the journey you're on, I am here to help, to serve, and to help heal. Until next time, I'm outie. Peace.